You are starting an exciting journey, one that I'm sure you have a lot of questions regarding. McLennan Contracting has been remodeling in the Lancaster County area for 20 years. We have a lot of experience helping customers get from the point of discovery and questions all the way through to enjoying a completed project. So what is our process and what is it that you can expect through your journey? Your journey will begin with a phone call. That phone call, what we're really looking for is confirming compatibility. Are we a good fit? Everybody has met wonderful people before that you just don't jive with. I want to make sure that we are setting both of us up for success from the beginning point of the process all the way to the end. During that phone conversation, we want to make sure that we're answering any big picture questions that you have. Maybe you're not ready for the journey yet. Maybe you just have some big concepts, ideas, or questions that need to be answered. We want to make sure that we're steering you the right direction from the very beginning to get you the best experience. And if that means just getting you resources or information so that you can prepare your journey a year, 6 months, or even a few weeks down the way, let's get you the right information at the appropriate time. At the end of that phone call, we're going to schedule an on-site meeting because we need to see your home, we need to meet you face to face, we need to get an idea of big picture. What are your expectations? What are all of the moving components that are going to be involved with helping you solve the pain or the driving need that is pushing this remodel forward? At that on-site meeting, we'll talk you through our process in greater detail. We'll give you written literature or helpful information to make sure that you have what you need as you're moving forward. And we'll talk about the big picture schedule. What a lot of people want to start with is the number. How much is this thing going to cost me? But there is a journey that we have to go through to get you that information. And if we miss key components, key expectations in the process, the number does you no good if it's off target. So I want to get the details right on the front side. You're talking about an investment that integrates in with the most personal points of your life, your family, your home, your environment. Details matter. After we do the on-site meeting at your home and we talk about expectations and we've gotten a chance to see your space, we may need to set up another meeting to go through deliverables and map out what it is that you're looking to do and what is going to be required to make that happen from both parties. And we'll likely also touch on big picture estimated investment. Once we have established the deliverables and everything that you're looking for in your project, we will start pre-project development. That journey of pre-project development is a paid journey. It is a mutual working relationship. We're going to invest our time with you and you are in turn going to invest your time with us. We need to make sure that we are not steamrolling through this because this is where the rubber meets the road. During this journey, we will go through starting with a design phase. Every project has a different level of design. Some projects need drawings and all sorts of other additional information, while other projects like a pull and replace could simply be a 2D drawing of the space and defining what is going to be done in any given area. So during this journey, we are going to be looking for and trying to pull out from you what it is emotionally and physically you're looking to solve with each element of the project. Every customer, every journey is going to be different, and we need to map that out for you individually as you go through this. We want to focus on the key components, the must-have elements of your project, and we want to separate those out from the nice-to-haves and the wish list, because it's really easy for the wish list and the nice-to-haves to get confused and muddled in the bigger picture. And if you talk about those items too early in the process, it can drive that project price to a point where you don't want to go. I want to first make sure that we're meeting your expectations, and then we'll work on the icing and the sprinkles and everything else that's going to go on top to make this presentation, the experience, and everything else what you want. But let's get it in the right order. Once we have all of the components pulled together, we will go through the estimated project investment range with you again, just to make sure we're on target. The goal of that step is to make sure that everybody is going and looking at the information with the same level of clarity. Once you've confirmed that we are on the same track, we are going to move into the next stage, which is details. Details, details, details. We have to make sure that we're talking about the project in sequence. You want to make sure that you're building from the ground up the expectations for everybody, both from you all the way through to the production department, so that everything is what you want. So we're gonna get the cake just right. We're gonna get the details right. Then we're gonna start talking about the details of the frosting and the cost associated with each one of the fixtures and finishes. We wanna polish every last detail, from the floor plan to the selections, the inspiration. As we work through those details, we are going to hone in on the total project investment. So it is the journey from beginning to this point that leads you to the project quote, which is what everybody is wanting at the beginning, but we want to make sure that when we're talking about a single number, we are doing it with the clarity and intentionality that is on target and not misleading. At that point, we are going to review and approve everything. We are going to review the contract, all of the details, and we are going to ask you to approve the build approval for the contract. Once everything is right, you sign the build approval. Everything that was paid during the design process will count towards the project total cost. Once you have approved, we will order materials. We're going to go through schedule confirmation. At that point, we will schedule a on-site project review with the lead carpenter and the production team. We will talk to you about schedule checkpoints during the production process. We're going to review a lot of the information that we had earlier, but just from a different department, again, making sure that all of these details are right. Moving on from there, your project is going to start with the production team doing what we call clean house protection. We are going to protect your home to the best of our ability. There is this metamorphosis that is going to be undertaken on your property, and we want to make sure that as this transformation goes on, that we are protecting everything outside of the work environment to maintain the way that it has been intended to be. At the end of your journey, when all of the project details have been checked off and the final payment has been done, we want you to enjoy your home. And we want you to enjoy your home without the anxiety or worry of the, oh, I should have mentioned that to him. So we do have a process to ensure customer satisfaction on the backside. We have a 60-day warranty check-in to make sure that all of the details of your project are as beautiful 60 days later as they were when we had just finished the project. We'll check in with you again at 12 months to make sure that things are still as beautiful then as they were when we completed it. Now, with both of those, there is this little bit of a gray line because you've been living in the space. Normal wear and tear is to be expected, but the quality of craftsmanship should still be there. We want to ensure that our work is beautiful for you to enjoy for years to come. If you desire to set up maintenance or service with your project or talk about other home repairs, as a past customer, you will now have the ability to enter into small projects with us. We will move you to the top of the line for service, repair, and work outside of the projects that we've done. If you have a front door that needs to be replaced, painting a wall, doing some drywall patching, or just generally taking care of something for you, as a past customer, you have access to our team in a way that nobody else does.